All right. Hello, everybody. I have some time to kill while I'm waiting on my pizza to finish. So I'm going to get some races in. Gran Turismo is running a holiday special, so you get something free every day you log in. And it's the 30th anniversary of PlayStation, so they're, throwing in some bells and whistles. So I figured I'd get in this car, and I'm working on and get some races in. I really like that color, just saying. So let's see what I can get done on this. Hello to the two watches. Let's work out the rust real quick. I always do that one. Canada. Let's go to Canada. I didn't do that good in Canada. Oh, no wonder it's ice. This car does not have ice tires. Atlanta. 3 laps, 5 laps. I think this one will work. It will. Let's go. 5 laps should be enough to see how much I suck. There's so much running around today. Driving all over the place. You'd think driving would be the last thing I want to do. But this is different. I had too many bright lights tailgating as people today, so maybe on this I will run them over. Push me for next to last place? Dickhead. So, if you're in the chat, what are you guys watching tonight? Deciding on what movie to watch or show to watch tonight. And basically it's going to be something on in the background while I'm sitting here at the computer trying to work on this video. I already watched Ali Wong's new stand-up called Single Lady. Apparently she got divorced and got a new boyfriend, which means she jumped right into another relationship, which seems like you could have just stayed married. Hold up, Mr. Matt. Hey, I lost control reading it. Shit. Yeah, go figure is right. So she's 42 years old and out there on the carousel again, and got to get some wild loose dick for a little while, and then she got into a second relationship. I'm thinking about doing a review on that stand-up if I could stay current with the other reviews I need to do. But I'm waiting to see the stand-up, 5 years later. How's she gonna feel about that decision? Because her kids are young, 6 and 8. That's way too young to be condemning your daughters to possibly having broken marriages or children of divorce. It's like, these people don't be thinking about that shit. Only thinking about what they want to have in the moment. And it's fun, you're enjoying it, I got money and stuff like that, so it's good. It's like, boy, talking about filling out a checklist. There's only so much you can do to turn around and jump right into, not 2 years later, your second relationship. Come on, man. That's fucking stupid. Hell yeah, Modern Woman Playbook. No, this is the best thing. I'm a millionaire. I got Emmys, I got Golden Globes. Yeah, but obviously, if you watch the special, you'll see she makes a joke about the hole in her heart being filled and not having such and such. So she filled the hole in her heart with dick. That's not a hole in your heart, sweetie. That's just wanting to have, your hoe phase. So at 45, when you can't, if you're not in a relationship that's leading towards a marriage again, what are you gonna be? Fucking single. Stupid. I know people don't understand that when you're married, depending on the type of relationship you have when you're married, you can get some freebies. You can get some playtime to where you can still be married, but get your loose fucks in if you want that, if that's just what you need, because married people do what married people do, and married people work it out. But if you think your emotional and physical needs ain't being met by the husband that you got, who got a shitload of money, apparently was handsome, by the way, watching her other special, she talked about the dude. Ah, shit. I'm getting my damn pizza out of it. Then you have 2 kids by them, giving them the ultimate trophy of knocking 2 babies out of you. Then what the fuck would you get divorced for? You think he ain't gonna let you just, get a loose one? Get it out for a minute? Come on, man. You rich enough where you probably still can take girls' trips and shit. And you Asian? Look, if you ain't fucking up the money, I don't see what the issue is. Personally. But that's just me. I think married people do whatever the fuck they want to. Especially since there's a such thing as swingers and wife swapping and all this other bullshit that people do to get their sexual jollies and still keep their family and their household intact. This new age shit is just stupid. But it's like a sales pitch to know it's cool to be 42 and single and loose fucking. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Like you saying, the same old playbook. Fancy free and 40. Feeling like all I need is a little loose dick. Yeah, all 40-year-old women go through that shit. It's called a midlife crisis. But whatever, that's the joke. Like I said, 5 years from now, that'll be the joke to see. I want to see that stand up. Because I thought it was really interesting that her stand up after being divorced and compare it to Chris Rock's stand up after being divorced. Yeah, sex come up because that's what it is. Sex is usually the top thing on your list. But to see how he processed it, why he processed it, and how she's processing it, it just sounds like it's just for sex. Like, you didn't need to get divorced just to have sex. I'm serious. You really don't. You need a fucking sex therapist and a regularly scheduled couple weeks abroad or something like that. It's just cooch. Somebody had it before your husband. obviously somebody's going to have to have it after, and it's not getting no better. It's just getting more used. But that's just me. I got different ideas on this whole mirror thing. No, they don't know how to navigate anything anymore. Because it's not even about navigation. It's just, I want what I want right now. And if I can, because I can get money, I should be able to act like what I see men act like. Not understanding that how you think you see men act is not necessarily okay. Having money don't make it okay. Especially if you're hurting people in the process, and the people that are directly being hurt outside of the adults in the situation is the kids. Because, I'm sorry, when you look at the statistics for what happens to children of divorce, if you want those kids to be married one day, you would have rethought that shit. Because it can be a detriment. It does, especially girls, it does give them a stigma. Still keeping my fingers crossed that my daughter actually will get married one day to a decent dude. Her boyfriend is cool. He is. He's a decent guy. But I'm not sitting there beating the marriage drums, because I know I can't control that kind of shit. That's between the two of them to work out. But she was gonna pick one. He's probably a good one to pick. But it's up to him to actually want to propose to her. And it's up on her for thinking if that's something she wants to do, given she's seen a divorce. Me and her mother's divorce was not messy financially or anything like that. It was just emotionally, and how we both processed it was completely different. But, you know, can't tell people nothing. They're gonna have to learn it for themselves. So that, like I said, that should be an interesting stand-up to watch 5 years later. If she can do still a single lady part, single lady part 2, or still single. Ooh, my ass is swinging loose. I really do like that color, but I need some suspension work. Some suspension work on that. Always watch the replay to see how the car is performing. I want some more throttle in the straight. Shout out to you for being able to be objective about your own situation. Shit. It's the only thing I can be. I've never said I'm perfect. I've never said I was an angel. I try very hard to be perfect. And I've tried to be very, angel-like. But I know when it breaks, I know I will fall short in some ways, and I'm not giving myself an excuse. I'm just saying I understand that things happen, especially in relationships, especially if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Your first marriage, you're fucking lucky as hell if that shit lasts. Yeah, angel and artisan, it sounds good together, but it don't. But like I've told many of pseudo religious females who was doing some devilish stuff. Lucifer was an angel too. Lucifer was an angel too. He was the first one. So, you know. Okay, I came in. Look, that's just facts. Yeah, it's just facts. Like, look, I just try to be rational about some of the shit. And understanding over time, if you were eating the same bowl of spaghetti with no Parmesan cheese on it once at all, eventually you would get tired of that shit. The moment somebody offered you some Parmesan to put on it, you'd be like, yeah, sure. You might want to eat it with Parmesan on it for a while. Until you got tired of the Parmesan. You might go back to what you're used to, which is just having the spaghetti without this shit. It's human nature. And human nature is, if you've been fucking the same person for so many years, Angry Man has gone over this before in good detail about the Coolidge effect. Eventually, you're going to want to fuck somebody else. Don't matter. Don't matter how much you love them, because having sexual desires don't have shit to do with love. Love is a construct. And sexual desires are the animal part of human beings. Okay? They are diametrically opposed to each other. They can work together for a while, but eventually those instincts gonna be more than you can suppress. And if you're with somebody who don't want to do the weird shit you into, you're gonna have to find somebody else. And you're gonna have to try to have a real conversation with the person that don't want to do this shit. It's like, okay, well, you know, you ain't down for this shit. You're kind of giving carte blanche for me to go get it somewhere else, because that's your damn job. Just saying. I mean, realistically, if you told your wife, hey, I want this handbag, and you said, fuck no, I'm not buying that handbag, would you be mad if she found some dude who would buy it for her? Would it be right? She would think it was fine, because she still got what she wanted, right? But you could feel some kind of way like, no, I'm supposed to be buying that shit. Well, you said you wasn't. Said you wouldn't buy it. So I found some sucker that would buy that shit. Needs fulfilled, and you still got a wife. And didn't have to spend your money to do it. I don't see that as any different than any chick that has a cam girl, OnlyFans, or does porn. Same difference. And has a husband. Same difference. Some other dude is buying your wife that bag. And the smart ones don't let it affect their marriage. Alright. That's enough of that shit. It is interesting, though. Came in 5th last time. I must be doing something wrong. So, let's go back. Let's run it back, and let's check out this,
My thing about that is don't try and make it seem like you're a saint.
That's the thing, Mr. Matt. That's what I've always said. The only innocents are kids. Kids are the only ones who are innocent. And they only innocent to a point. Once they start doing shit, then they're guilty of the dumb shit that they do. Excuse me if you guys can hear the crunching. But up until that point, They're just children doing kid shit, which means
Do dirt and act like everyone else is wrong for pointing it out.
they just don't want to do dirt and act like everyone else is wrong. Yeah. That's the funny part about it, isn't it? Look, man. People do dirt. Given a situation, people will do some shit that is deemed reprehensible by society, right? Or not even reprehensible. Let's not say that, because that puts it too far into the realm of like you doing murder or something like that. Excuse me. People will do some things that is outside of the norm. Okay? But there's a lot of stuff that exists out here in the world outside of the norm that people do without hurting anybody necessarily, not physically. Your emotions is your business. That just gives them, in a sense, a better quality of life, or makes them enjoy their life a little bit more. And I'm not saying I'm into all of this shit, right? But I have eyes to see how the world works and different things that people get into, couples, singles, all kind of shit. And at least curious enough to try to understand how does what they have work and what's the drawbacks. There are drawbacks to everything because that's life. Life is, a risk, right? So there are drawbacks. But most of that shit is just there for you to enjoy it. How you process it is how you process it. If you want to make a problem out of everything will be a problem. Excuse me. I don't need the racing wheels right now. My whole thing was you have to understand the main reason why you are actually... It's like the funniest gaming stream ever, right? Talking about relationship stuff while playing video games. Geek for real. How you process things in your relationship is on you. It's not up to anybody else. It's nobody else's say so. It's yours.
Riveting stuff for real,
They're riveting stuff for real. Man, you putting a lot of props on me. It's metaphoric, right? I'm speeding through this game, but also sharing some knowledge on relationships. Because relationships in some ways is like this damn race. You can feel like you are behind some people. In some ways you are.
listening to you.
Because you are not tuning up your relationship the same way you would tune a car. All relationships are not stock. You have to make some adjustments. And the adjustments you're making are to the people that are involved in the relationship and their needs and how their needs will change over time. When I was married, I always looked at every year that we were married, and I was married for like 14 years, right? Every year that we were married was like another contract negotiation. It was like a re-up, right? Do you want to keep going? and looking at it as what can you do better in this next year of your marriage. Now, because I was so young when I got married, I didn't have to deal with things like somebody my age would deal with now who's married, being, okay, retirement, medical issue, elder members of your family dying and stuff like that. We didn't have to deal with situations like that. The main thing we had to deal with was child raising, bills, and fidelity. That was it. And given a certain age, without a religious backbone, you already know fidelity is going to be an issue. But because that's just an issue with people given age, period. If you're 25 and single, somebody will be trying to throw you some ass. Or some D, right? Male or female. If you're 25 and married, it's going to be happening the same way, just a little bit more intense, because the longer you are going without dipping into those needs and curiosities, the more people are going to throw it in your face, especially when you're married. You get more ass thrown at you when you're married than you do when you're a single guy and can take it. And it's just the nature of women. They only want what they feel like they cannot have. Right? It's a game for them. So it's fun for some chick to flirt with a married dude all the time because she knows he's not supposed to be doing that shit, given the construct of marriage that is supposed to be outside the bounds of the religious marriage. So it's fun to play with that shit to see if you can make them crack, right? Like they say, chick pushing the boulder, if it move a little bit, should be pushing that motherfucker forever, right? Okay, same thing. If he bows a little bit to a little bit of that flirtation, she gonna keep flirting with his ass every time. Seeing that shit last night while I was playing pool. And the chick that keep trying to flirt with me there, and she was talking to me and she mentioned her husband, but then was still trying to flirt and asked me, what are you getting into tonight? Who are you getting into tonight? Like it's any of her goddamn business. Like, what are you offering? But that's what it is. If you married and got a husband, why the fuck are you flirting with me? Giving sly innuendos like you want to take something in the mouth. Like, come on, man. Silly shit. But, like I'm saying, I don't know that person's situation. Maybe. What up, JT? Yeah, Furious Artisan. I'm doing this for the family. But yes, I love Furious Styles. That was my fatherhood example in a way. That's the car I don't have on here. I don't have a Gran Torino on here. I just bought an old school too. I bought a what is it, Super B or something like that. I have to go back and look. I haven't tuned it up or anything yet. I got from 15 to 10th, but I'm not cracking that top 5 at all, which means I'm not going fast enough. But I'm seeing they tail lights, so I'm getting close. you know. Bye, Fraga. Yeah, them brakes. Ah! Fuck, not fast enough, but you are furious enough. Ah, shit. See, that's my tires. I should skid it all the way off. Got no traction. At this point, JT, I'm not even mad now. Like, I don't even get mad. I do shit. Nowadays, I do stuff just to test people. Like, say, a week or so ago, I tested some chick that kept, you know, popping up on my phone, sending me shit, wanting to say something to me, like she wanted something. I didn't believe her, so I tested her to see what it would be. It was a Friday night, and I was doing just what I do every Friday night, right? I'm home, I'm relaxing from my hectic work week. I got me some whiskey, I got me a pizza in the refrigerator, or in the oven, and I'm gonna watch some movies, right? Because Friday is his family night, and it's still in my mind, right? I got closer to money. So I threw it out there to her, and she was showing me all this shit, sending me pictures and stuff. Look, I just got my nails done, my fingernails done. I said, oh, cool. I just threw it out there like, look, I'm gonna watch this Jamie Foxx. If you want to come over and watch this shit, you're more than welcome. Nothing. No response. Mind you, this is somebody I've known for over a year or so now. Like, what you scared of? Because I ain't no rapist. I don't take nothing that's not offered. And I don't give a shit. I'm very literal. But I wasn't begging either. You're welcome to if you want. If not, not tripping off of it. Brake balance controller.
Women get nails done and send pics. Lol.
Yeah.
Literally never had that.
She did that shit out of the blue. Out the blue. We wasn't even having a conversation. She did that shit out the blue. I was like, I don't think I've told you that before, JT, but I get weird shit happens. I get weird shit that happens to me sometimes. That's right, this is a four-wheel drive. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle. I'm driving it the wrong way. Let's throw that on there. That's right. I have a four-wheel drive vehicle. Excuse me, so I have to steer it differently. I have to steer differently. Yeah, I ain't heard from her in a week or so. I ain't called her either. Well, like I said, it was a test. Let's see what she gonna do. Should you roll through? It's up to you, man. I ain't doing shit here but sitting. I ain't poured the whiskey yet. I'm drinking some caramel latte, some hot beverage. But that is what I will be doing for the weekend. Because I canceled playing playing League tomorrow. I played last night. Won. End up as VP for my 9-ball league in my skill division, or my skill level. So now I can go to these tournament they're going to have with other people at my skill level. So it's other VPs of my skill level from different divisions. We're going to play against each other. I don't know how this shit's going to work. I don't know nothing about none of that shit. I don't really care. Just like I said, I'm here to take heads, so put them on the table. I don't give a fuck who it is. Just put them up on the table. And that's what it was last night. I had a back and forth battle because I kept fucking up with a dude that was skill level 5. So he was 2 levels above me. But kept going back and forth. He was fucking up at times, I was fucking up at times. But it finally came down to it, I ended up winning. Beat him. So they were trying to get me paired up with somebody else because I could see what it was. They were trying to knock me down a peg. So one person on the other team that needed a match, they were going to put her up. This is Miss Flirty. It's the code name from now on. That's Miss Flirty. She's the MVP at her skill level, but she plays way better than the skill level she's at. So I think she's a ringer because doing research, I don't even think that's the person that's showing up every day. That's not who she really is. She uses somebody else's name to play in that league at that level, especially on that team where everybody can really play. Right. Like I said, I'm in this league, learning how these people play and run this shit. This is my first year in it. And what I'm seeing is they will try to eke out a bunch of easy wins by having somebody on the team that is ranked under what their skill actually is. They're not a skill 2. This person is way too comfortable with the stick and shoot way too good. And she shoot good drunk. So she's probably a pretty good fucking player. But I can see it as a strategy to pick up, to clean up a bunch of extra wins by having somebody play underneath their skill level and just clear out that damn rank. Hey. Had to get the checker flag eventually. Anyway, I was going to match up with her and play against her tomorrow because apparently she lives far away or something like that. I don't know. Well, they couldn't really decide on the time or the place exactly. And I saw what you said, JT. Yes, I said whiskey. There is whiskey here. I just don't have any Uncle Nearest. Don't have any Uncle Nearest. Which is a travesty. In fact, a tragedy. Grade 4. $550 or less. Yeah, I'm pushing it. Can't do that one because it's front wheel drive. Front wheel drive, rear wheel. Man, I thought I had an Asian car. I can't run in the Asian races. Nope. I got third in this one. Let's do it. It's a race made from my car, 4-wheel drive. So I had agreed. I told him yesterday or last night. I told him yes, I would. I'd play tomorrow. And then I thought about it on my way home and said I shouldn't agree to that shit. They're gonna try to. They're just trying to take a loss, trying to get me to take a loss. Because they were just there last night and saw me beat that other guy. So that's 3 wins in a row against some of the top higher skilled players. Alright. Then they're throwing Miss Flirty out there like, oh, she need a match, it's really important, she needs a match. And they obviously didn't see me talking to her when she was the one spilling the beans about, hey, I'm the MVP for skill 2, you're the MVP for skill 3. We'll probably end up playing each other at this tournament for the divisions and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know anything about that or how it works. So I'm not worried about it. Right? So she needed a match, and I was like, okay, well, I can play tomorrow because I'm free. I don't have anything to do. I can play tomorrow. No big deal. And I was driving home and was thinking about that. Like, fuck that. They just want to try to hand me a loss because nobody was telling me how this was going to affect the rankings and shit. Is it just playing somebody so they can get their qualifying game in? Or is it supposed to be a serious match thing where you can actually, you know, a loss will be detrimental to your standings? Excuse me. So I thought about it today and was like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Then sure enough, I got the text from my division captain, my 9-ball team captain. Yeah, they want to play tomorrow night at this place. And yeah, Miss Flirty won't be able to play. You'll have to play D, another team captain. So basically I would have to play the guy I already beat the week before. I would have to play him again. And he is a team captain. He was the team captain for my my other 8-ball division, the Dixon division, right? I'm like, no. Like, nah, dude. No. Not doing it. Because I can, it smell like a setup. Nah. You worried about that shit? Oh, why? Look, man. There's one person I'm really itching to play, and it was the one I told you guys about. I'm really itching to play this dude. And he was there last night keeping score. He was watching my game. And he is a young Filipino player. He is good. He misses very little. I want to play his ass. I'm not worried about playing captains. I've knocked off 2 team captains already. I'm not interested in playing anybody else. Really, if it ain't just, shits and giggles. But I'm not interested in playing anybody else if it's not that dude from that team that really shoot. I'm interested in playing him. I don't give a shit about anybody else right now. Because knocking him down would be, I'm recognizing him as a standard bearer. At least for that skill level. Oh shit, I've actually knocked off 3 team captains. I wasn't thinking about it. Knocked off 3 team captains. Most of them in 9-ball. Oh yeah, you can see the front of my racing suit with the new school Punisher logo. Forgot I did that. So no, he if he's still sore about that win, we'll hold that shit till next season. Hold it till next season. Just straight up, I'm still having to hold that L in 8-ball from that dude I should have beat Tuesday night. Motherfucker should have got dusted. I'm gonna have to hold that shit till next season. Cool. That revenge will be chilly. That revenge will be chilly. That motherfucker is on ice. Waiting for the day. Rolling that bitch like Anakin Skywalker. Powers have doubled since last time we met. Well, I knew it. 3 cars there was gonna go on the lowest thing on the board. Ass. That was ass. This is rigged. Alright. I got my sports. This is one of the things I like about this game. It will give you descriptions of what you're doing and what it does when you adjust this on the car. Like, you can actually learn how to really drive on this shit. And the proof is in, if you've ever seen the Gran Turismo movie, the kid who actually is a professional driver from playing fucking Gran Turismo, it put me in the work. So, let us should be even. Let's keep the back stiff. Maybe 2. Oops. Let's go 27. And now kick this one up a notch. Body height is fine. Measure 639. No big difference. Alright. I think I got one more race and then I gotta get to shooting people. Because it is whiskey and weapons night. Do a European track. I do like Tokyo Expressway. Ooh, let's go for the big money. Yeah, let's go for the big money. Tokyo Expressway. So anyway, they tried to switch out Miss Flirty for team captain, and I would decline that match. Told him I could not make it. So I'm gonna let him hold that L. And then just go into next week fresh and ready to play the rest of their team, because they would have had the opportunity to cancel out one of the players that they were worried about. Because my strategy last night worked. I told my team captain the strategy, which was they were trying to actually knock off all our good players early, which is a good strategy, but they were keeping some people in reserve, right? They had a bunch of skill level 2s on their team, and they weren't using them, putting everybody up against hard people. So they had 2 number 2 skill level 2s and 1 skill level 5 sitting on the bench. And I didn't play first this time, which I usually do. I play third. And when my team captain asked me, it's like, do you want to go next or do you want to go after that? Because, they got, a 5 left and 2 2s. And I'm like, well, I tell you this, why don't you put me next and see if you can draw that 5 out? Because what they'll do is they'll think they're going to get an easy win. And then it's just on me to knock them off. And then it's just 2s left. It's easy wins for us after that. Right? He said, sounds good. So that's what he did. So sure enough, he put me next. And I had been sitting down for a while. Watched 2 other games, right? I got up on the table, started warming up. I'm rolling, hitting some good shots. They watching, making some shots. Cool. What did they do? They threw up they skill level 5. I was like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And I had played this guy before. We had a good match. He's cool. He's into gaming and YouTubing and stuff. He plays a lot of games on Twitch and shit, right? So he's kind of he's probably a millennial, right? But he a nerdy dude, right? Nerdy Asian dude. He might be Filipino, not sure. But they put him up. I went and told my captain. I said, I told you. And sure enough, I got out to an early lead on his ass, quick. But something I hate happening is my teammate got excited. The brother on my team, the older brother, got excited about this bank shot I made to win the game on a 9. I'm in the zone. I'm in my mode, right? No smile, no smirk. I'm locked in on my game. This motherfucker started grabbing me and touching me and shit like that, wanting to be excited. I'm like, motherfucker, it's the second game. Yeah. Stop touching me. Put your negative, I just lost shit off on me, off on my shoulders. And right after that shit, I start shooting fucked up. I'm like, he fucking up my vibe. Fucked up my mojo. So after that, it was back and forth with me and the guy. The guy was missing shots, I was missing shots. I'd make one, couldn't follow up with the next shot, miss it. Even when it was in the pocket, it was missed. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It was stressful. It was stress. Because it wasn't like he was just running away with it. He was getting over on, shit wasn't falling. I wasn't making things. You have summoned me. So, was finally able to get back in the groove and eke out the win because it was tied up at different points. But once I played that match, motherfuckers was watching. They was over there watching. The other team that we're supposed to play next week, they was watching. They was hawking close. Good. Good. Bring your game. So if I win, I don't want to hear no shit that you was sick. None of that. Actually did a lot better on that one. Let's see. Look like he's still wobbly back and forth. Back end looked too low. Got to raise the shocks on the back end. Because the back end look like it's dragging. Brake still heating up. I do like this track. It's wide, you can just go all out. Use the whole road. You're still wobbling in the front. Though. It's not smooth. Most people tell me to get a joystick. I mean, get a steering wheel. I want a steering wheel. I want all that shit sitting all over the house. House is not just for gaming. Gaming is just something I do in the house. So I use a joystick. Should camber my wheels too. Bam, now I like that profile. It's a Nissan too. Front suspension can go up in stiffness a little bit. Over. Over tweaking. Oh, that's a good shot. Sucked them down. Buy you and buy. Look. Out of there. He ain't got shit for me. That motherfucker ain't even looking at tail lights. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, let us. Tokyo. Shout out to the Grinch God. Ratio in the back. Body height. Well, you notice 2 points. I hope so. Anti-roll. I'm gonna go 2-6. Let's go 6 and 6. 6 and 6. All right. One more race. I did come in first on that one, but it looked a little, car was still shaking a little bit. So let's see what this one does. A little less wobble. Scared. Trying that bullshit, asshole. Tell you, a lot of the shit I use when I'm driving. When you play video games too much, as soon as you jump in the real world, you still see the video game shit. Ass munch. But that would be, that's too tight. Slid. I don't think that'd be any different if you had driven a bunch of hours in a real car. You would notice the same thing when you got into a different car. You'd still be thinking the same way. Because it's just a way of training your brain. Come on. There we go. Ooh, you a two-seat. Number twosie? Bye, you. You're on a straightaway, boy. He almost. It's an afterthought right there. That is an afterthought. I'm 190. Not looking back. There we go. Forget what it's called, but because I'm driving a four-wheel drive vehicle, you brake and turn different at high speeds, right? So you actually get off the gas, turn, and then get back on it, and it helps it angle around the turns better. It gives the wheels a chance to catch and grab and turn it around, get it around the turn. See? So it's not even really using the brake. It's using the car's own momentum and speed for torque. Get out clean. Get out clean. What the hell?
I've literally never had that.
Oh, I couldn't hear the car.
Whoa.
That shit was talking. It threw me off. I didn't read all of that shit, but it was talking. It threw me off. I couldn't hear the car. I thought I was losing power or ran out of gas. It cost me some minutes because I didn't get on the gas all the way. I didn't know what was happening. It was not your fault, Mr. Matt. Just played back everything you said, and I couldn't even understand what it was saying. It fucked me up for a minute. I thought my car had lost power. Excuse me. It's always good to start from the bottom. Now you're here. Moving. Excuse me. Messy turn. Bad. Hope we bought more to the tail end. Ooh. Excuse me. Not wobbling so much, it's just having to overdo it to turn it. Not as much wobble. Bam, that's when you got rear ended. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a slide. Damn, I should have all beat up in the front. Made my nice looking car look like a scraper. So outsourcing. I've not found how to turn that down. Audio volume when it reads this stuff. Because it sounds muddled and muted. Yeah, these afterthought. My wheels are cambered already. Messy turns. At least I didn't hit the wall that time. That whole driver's side, back driver's side need a skid plate on it. See, oversteer. Too tight.
GTR favorite sports car.
What you driving, GTR? Gran Turismo favorite sports car? Favorite sports car is a Ferrari. That is my favorite sports car. At least on this game I own one. At least on the game I own one. I own a couple of Ferraris. I think I bought everything in the Ferrari dealership on this game. Why? Because I can't afford to do that shit in real life. So, next closest thing other than going over to San Francisco and going into the Ferrari dealership and trying not to drool on their shit. Yeah, see, I thought I lost power. Was it? Slowed down completely. All right. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. I actually made more money than I spent. Really hate how this works so well in video games. So shitty in real life. Don't get it. I don't know how to make this shit translate. I'm gonna wash my whip. Even though I don't need to change my oil yet, I change my oil anyway. Nice. So if I have to put her away for a little while, it's all ready to go when I pull it out again. Alright, Mr. Matt. If you're still in here. It still look low as front. Low as hell in the front. Still looks low as hell in the front. It looks like the wheels don't even have enough room to move around inside the wheel wells. Anyway, car collection. I like a lot of things Italian, namely cars and women. So if I go by manufacturer, you'll see Ferrari is almost completely filled up. Even the classics. Even the classic cars. So the first favorite Ferrari that got me into it was this one, Ferrari Dino. Magnum PI. This one does not have the T-top. But that was the first car I recognized as being a Ferrari that I really liked. And I like that show, Magnum PI. Tom Selleck. Classic 80s shit, right? Well, when I got a little older with Miami Vice, I believe he had this one. This Ferrari, but he had it in white. And no, it wasn't this one. Because it's too far back. That's not the one. I don't have that one. Anyway, the one that I finally set my complete love on was this one. Ferrari Testarossa. 89, 91 version. I like those side fins is the main thing, and that overall shape. That is my absolute favorite sports car. It's narrow in the front, it's wide in the back. It's shaped like, to me, an arrowhead. Right? In Miami Vice, he ended up getting one of these too. When he upgraded, or Crockett got a different car, he got a white Testarossa. All like that. Absolute favorite. But my Testarossa, shout out to Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's not the one I was looking for. Damn, now I just lost the car I had. My Nissan. Because it didn't go to... No? There we go, last used. There you go, GTR. Premium Edition T-Spec. Get back in that one. Got my General Lee. Here's my Ferrari. I just want a bowl. Another classic car like Corvette 57. Where's my Testarossa? Corvette Stingray. Love that one. There it is. So you see, white Testarossa. I didn't think I made it white, but this one is white. My white Testarossa. And I think I picked white because most of my other Ferraris are all red or some shit. Like my FX is black and yellow. I was trying to go with the black and yellow theme for a while, but it doesn't look different when you're driving it. But my Ferrari Dino is, I had two of them, both red. Yeah, I got a shitload of Ferraris. Just because I like Ferraris. I didn't think it was white though. I thought it was brown. I thought I made it brown. It was like a brownish color. I'm just making sure I don't have two of these motherfuckers. Nope, just one, huh? Weird. I could swear it was like a brown, like almost a rust color. Not white. Unless they got rid of that color or something. And it defaulted to white. Because I am a fan of my color. Weird. Yeah, very weird. My Chevelle SS. Huh. It is white. Why is it white? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's white. I swear I had it some other kind of brown, off brown color. Let's check something real quick. No styles. No styles? Well, this is the current design. So it was white, I guess. I don't remember being white. No, it's Porsche white. It's Ferrari white. That's what it was before, the Zeus bronze. Yeah. It was an off color before. Regill Ingrid. There it is. There it is. Yuck. Yeah, I think it was this one. Marone, Colorado. That looks more familiar. What's good, Andre? Maple Leaf in the building. This is not a common color you see in Ferraris. But it is a color of Ferraris. Could go green. Ninja ski. Dun, 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 dun. I do like those metallic colors a little bit more. Color shift would be sick. Takes some getting used to. Okay, so motherfucker was white. Alright, so I got a white Testarossa.
I never got into Gran Turismo. I thought it was too hard.
It is fucking hard. You were right. It is hard. But that's emblematic of your generation. Y'all don't do shit that's hard. My generation, if it's hard, man, we gonna power through that shit. We gonna make it bend to our will. You know, fuck if it's hard. That's what I got. I think I bought this one. Yeah, I did buy this one. This is what I bought. The Judge. That was the last car I bought. The Judge. GTO 69 Judge. 364. It's ugly shit. Then buy that F40, the 92 F40. I ain't got that money. Ain't got that kind of money.
You gotta drive pretty much perfectly to win races. Grinning face with sweat.
It's clear in this video to see I am not driving perfect, motherfucker. Shit, the last race, I was smacking the walls and everything. No, you don't have to drive perfectly. If you're driving against other people in that open competition shit, you might want to drive perfectly. It would help your win percentage a lot. But in general, no.
No drive to survive.
Yeah, drive to survive, K9s. What's up, K9s? Let's see. Data acquired. There you go. There's my Judge. There's my Judge. That wood grain. That wood grain. Big solid. If you get in a car accident, the wheel will kill you. With the shifter. Bucket leather seats. I'm not even a gearhead, and I like shit like this.
I was just playing. People don't know how to use the brakes.
Hell no. What are brakes for? Look, K9s. I was just saying, as much shitty drive. I did a lot of driving today, and I was on the road with a bunch of shitty drivers, tailgating, braking too damn much. Don't know how to take their foot off the gas is the main thing, right? Excuse me. But I came home, and the first game I thought about I could play was, I play Gran Turismo because they're giving something away today. So you think the last thing I want to do is drive after I just survived driving in California today during Christmas time? Oh my God, dude, it was a miracle I didn't get in an accident. Absolute miracle. And I'm grateful to the Lord for blessing me to get off the road without getting in a damn fender bender with these stupid driving people. Because it is a challenge. Europe. See what Ferraris are left.
Don't feel bad, most people move to my state and traffic is crazy.
Yeah, that's when you tell me to get the fuck out. Alright, so if you're keeping track at home, the little blue book right above the price for the car says acquired. This is where you can see how many of these damn Ferraris I own. So I got the 430, the 458 Italia, yes, got that one too. I don't have the Tributo. Don't have that one yet. I kind of like it. I just haven't dropped any money on it. I could buy it now, but I'm not. But I do like the mid engines with the turbo. Yes, Cali traffic is bad. LA traffic, Southern California traffic is a hell of a lot different than Northern California traffic. Southern California traffic is a fucking parking lot with lines going down it called an interstate. That is a parking lot. Fuck that. I'll take Bay Area traffic over that. Bay Area traffic is just weird because people drive insanely fast and brake a lot. Like, you can get into an accident from motherfuckers just tailgating and braking. Don't let the rain hit the ground. Soon as the rain hits the ground, these motherfuckers drive ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They're driving faster, their visibility is lower, and then they're still slamming on the brakes and running into each other. It's a death trap. I would liken it, if you want to know what it looks like, if you watch Matrix 2 Reloaded, that freeway scene that they did, they built that out here in the Bay Area, in Alameda. That's what our freeways look like. That was not a game. Yeah, it looks cool in a movie. That's damn near what it is. Because especially if you start driving through the hood, oh my God. It's going to be a problem. The Scuderia, I don't have yet. But I like that one too. A little compact size. Mid-engine, naturally aspired. Yeah. Don't have this one because this is more for the more racing, the GT3. I haven't done those races yet. I don't even think I have that license yet. I do have this one. And I have that in a different color. And then these are invitation only buys. Like, you can only buy it if you have the invite to buy it. So I bought those two. The Enzo. Gotta get the Enzo. RIP to Enzo.
What state are you from?
And then the FXK. Fox. I like that one. I like the tail end too. Little motherfucker fast. Flow Rider. Yeah, that's the color I have. It's a nice Ferrari. I like the concept cars too.
Seems everyone moved here in the last few years.
Yeah, it's one of them states that they still think people got some freedoms. You still have some of the shit they want as an American. Not doing all this craziness. I actually bought a shitload of Porsches too.
Whoa. Lot more than Kali.
No shit. Y'all can still buy automatic weapons. I gotta go to somebody else's state and drool over their automatic weapons. Stupid. I'm not a criminal. I don't have a police record. Not like that. So that whole deal with, oh, you can't have that because, like, that doesn't make any sense to me, dude. I haven't done anything. Y'all can open carry now? Look, I'm a firm believer that open carry keep people from getting robbed on the street. Because nobody looking to snatch a purse or rob somebody is looking to rob the person who's strapped up and waiting for their ass. They're not trying to catch a bullet. The whole point of the damn thing is to get it and get away. Not get it and end up in the fucking hospital, if not the morgue. No. That's why outside of family from Arizona, that's why Arizona was always appealing to me. Oh, you can open carry? Shit, I love that. Not saying I'd shoot anybody. I wouldn't want to have to, but look, motherfuckers be pressing that idiot button sometimes.
We have a stand your ground law.
Yeah, you'll stand your ground. Yeah. That keep people from pushing it. We talk about it in California about you states with the stand your ground law, and they want to say how terrible that shit is and how much it's just racist white folks that just be shooting black folks.
My brother-in-law lived in Miami and Arizona.
But what they don't want to think about is the fact that, you know, the law is for everybody. You know that, right? It's everybody. Yeah, the racists got it, but you got it too. The law is for everybody.
They are strapped too.
They should be. What was I just listening to? It must have been Angry Man. We were talking about why black folks got through Jim Crow and stuff like that. What kept the Klan off their damn lawns and shit. It's the fact that you could strap, and you've been fighting in every war since this country got started up. You should own something. It's just stupid otherwise. That's just dumb. It's just dumb. I'm not one of those people that believe you should be pushing that on black folks that they shouldn't own no damn weapons. Well, you should own a weapon and you should be trained to be a weapon. Plain and simple. Especially if you're black. Especially if you're black. Because you're the ones who still got the closest smell of some damn slavery. And your main one sitting at the bottom of this bitch. I picked the yellow for that? Oh. Because it's a coupe. I probably didn't give a shit. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna shut this down. Let's see, as soon as I leave this game, it's going to...
Yep, I heard from a so-called coon showing a bunch of black people who rebelled.
Oh, we got 5 new cars? Let's see what the 5 new cars are. Wait a minute. See if I got them already. Because it should be a December update. And I do want to see the December update. While it's on. It's probably not going to start because I'm streaming. It's okay.
Have you been winning?
Yeah, I won my last couple matches. My last couple races on this shit. Get out of there. See if it stops.